Hi guys, this Leading with Values seminar is on sincere friendship and it's titled The Angels Outside of Our Chapter. So we're going to start today's seminar with a quick activity to see how familiar our chapter is already with Pi Phi's outside of our immediate chapters. Okay, so put your hand up and put a finger down if you know one Pi Phi that is not a part of this chapter. Put another finger down if you know two Pi Phis that are not in this chapter. If you know multiple people in Pi Phi in a different university or for other reasons, how do you know them? It's interesting to see who knows other Pi Phis, whether they are family members or friends who joined Pi Phi at a different university. Also, don't forget we have our AAC and CHC that support our chapter, and hopefully you can get to know them as well if you don't already. So, beside our chapter advisors, what are some other ways that we might meet Pi Phis outside of our chapter? You may have run into Pi Phis at a store, traveling, or even the leadership development consultant that visits our chapter. You could also know a Pi Phi who is friends with your siblings or your parents from another chapter as well. But it's cool to think that those Pi Phis most likely had a different kind of experience at their own campus, but still believe in the same core values, learned the same facts about Pi Phi as well, and went through the same initiation as all of us. Although personality traits may differ or campus traditions or regulations set up a different day-to-day experience, it's important to keep in mind that all Pi Phis believe in the same mission and vision and took the same vows to the fraternity as we did. What if we had the opportunity to affiliate a Pi Phi from another chapter into our chapter, and what does that process look like? So when a Pi Phi leaves a university, she automatically becomes an alumna, and this is different from an undergraduate status or UAS because she's not attending an undergraduate university anymore. Therefore, she's an alumni. If she transfers to another school and if she's lucky, there's probably a Pi Phi chapter there and she can join there. The first step in the affiliation process is to contact the chapter where she was initiated to make sure they send a note of transfer and affiliation form, and it lets the new chapter know that if this member left the chapter in good standing. It verifies that she was financially current and abided by the Constitution and statutes, and the Executive Council and AAC give consent to this affiliation. Remember, this isn't like a RIF or recommendation to membership because she's already a Pi Phi. Next, it's the new chapter's responsibility to reach out to whoever is transferred. The vice president of recruitment usually takes control of this step, or the VPME, which is me. Then they set up an event with the chapter that she could attend. She could attend with a meal with the chapter or a sisterhood event. And this should be an environment that would help her get to know some of the women in our chapter and help the chapter learn more about her as well. Keep in mind that until a transfer is affiliated, she may not attend chapter social events or meetings or recruitment events, live in the chapter house, or serve as an officer. This event would be a great time to let her know any of the requirements of the chapter as well. After meeting the transfer student, the chapter can decide if they want to invite this member to affiliate with the chapter, and so the chapter does vote on this, and it's handled by a ballot vote. If the chapter votes to affiliate, the transfer student should come to the next chapter meeting and be affiliated, and at that point, she's again an undergraduate member. If the chapter does not vote to affiliate, or if the transfer student does not have the desire to affiliate, the VPR can introduce her to the local alumni organization, and she's allowed to join the organization or attend their meetings and events. This member would still remain an alumni member of Pi Phi. This is a pretty simple process, and it's also important to review not only if we have the opportunity to affiliate somebody into our chapter, but also if any of you find yourself transferring someday. Shout out Miranda. USA Today had this to say on the topic of transfer students. One benefit of being a Pi Phi is that you have the opportunity to feel welcome and find friendships everywhere you go. Pi Phi can ease hard transitions by connecting you with other women with who you already share a bond. It's important to have strong ties to our chapter. For most of us, this chapter is the reason why we are a Pi Phi. It has been our pathway to introducing us and allowing us to join such a large organization. But that's just it. It's our pathway, but not necessarily our final destination. There are amazing opportunities for us to engage with other Pi Phis who may have never even heard of our chapter. I hope that this has helped you understand the importance of getting to know and showing sincere friendship to Pi Phis outside of our chapter, as well as give you comfort in knowing that there are many ways Pi Phi can help you connect after leaving the chapter.